When I see that you're both straight and ready, I will start you like this.
So we now hear the voice of the umpire in this final of the Prince Albert Challenge Cup between Imperial College and Goldie Boat Club. The hand goes up to say we're not ready, we're still making some small adjustments in alignment. Those hands won't be up for long, and as soon as the umpire sees they're down, they'll be ready to drop the flag and the cruise will be away.
Attention! Go!
So we saw the hand come down, the announcement, the flag will have dropped, and this Goldie crew, I think, row really nicely. I've watched them through the week, and I've seen just how well they move together, how efficient they are. It looks like they've got a small lead off the start, but there's a lot of power and aggression in this Imperial College crew.
One thing about this Imperial crew, though, they're not the fastest of starters, but we've seen them all week. They just hold their pace. A lot of the time this week they've been down, and they hold their heads. I think they've just got very good rhythm. They're not huge guys, but they hold that pace through the middle of the race. So if they're down, I'd be pretty confident we're going to see them moving to the middle of the race. But right now, I think they've got about a bow ball on this Goldie crew.
Well, so that's it, the barrel ball just the very end of the boat. A very small lead for Imperial as they come out of the top of Temple Island. Temple Island provides a little bit of protection, and then we pick them up on this catamaran camera running side by side. And Imperial just looking to find a rhythm here. On about 1 minute, the crews tend to just come off their pace slightly, getting something more sustainable for the 6 minutes or so that are ahead. And Goldie now looking to find that strong rhythm and make sure they stay with the pace, and they don't want to get left here.
Callum Sullivan there in the stroke seat, very calm, Greg, very relaxed. A few hundred metres in, we can expect him to see a little bit more aggression.
Well, they've gone through 400 metres there, that's the quarter mile, and yeah, like you say, you want to be calm, you want to be relaxed, but you've got to be giving it the force, you've got to be giving it the energy, the oomph, if you like, in the middle of the stroke, and I think that's what we can see here from the Imperial College. Alex Ball in the stroke seat, backed up by Casper Woods. He's the man who did the Junior World Championships in last year, winning gold in the Coxless 4, so he's got experience of winning, but not winning on this Henley course. That's what it's all about today, as they're coming towards about 2 minutes in the mark that we call the barrier on this traditional Henley course.
These Goldie boys here in shot in the yellow. Then the reserve boat race crew. Winning against ISIS, very successful season for them.
And it's really smooth, isn't it? They're really together. But at the moment, they just need to check the move which is coming from Imperial, because they've gone through the barrier. And at that barrier mark, you generally think if you can get a length, you can get clear water, then you can really press on because the opposition can't see you anymore.
Yeah, we know this Imperial crew is strong through the middle of the race, so I think they're going to be pretty dangerous here. They're already sitting in length, though. I feel like they're going to start moving away to the middle of this course, but I can never underestimate this strong Goldie crew. Rich Chambers is their coach, and Rob Baker.
Well, it's Casper Woods, I said, in the 3 seat. Oliver Hines behind him. Their two blades twinned right together in that tandem in the centre of the boat. And that tandem looks to be working really well as they move together. Backed up by David Simmons in the bow seat. He was a former sailor, so he understands watermanship. He understands how to make that blade connect to the water and move it past. But I think it looks to me like the crew from Goldie have made a strong move here and said, we can't let you get away. We can't let clear water open up. And looks like they're putting their effort in now in this second quarter.
They haven't. They've stayed in contact with this Imperial crew. They've not let them go. How strong are they going to be through the middle of this race? A bit where Imperial can be devastating. But tell you what, Goldie, they're in the final here. They're not a bad crew. They're a super fast crew, and they're staying in touch. This is a really good race through the middle of the course.
Well, in yesterday's race, they realised from throughout the boat they had to go hard off the start, but they had a good rhythm through the middle part of the race. They thought they didn't want to make it complex, want to keep just doing what they're doing, and that's what they need to make happen now. This rhythm has to work for them, because I feel like now we've hit the third quarter, just come past Forley, that's halfway, and I think Imperial looks set to move again.
Very nice rowing for the Imperial boys. A couple of girls from my Rio crew, Mel Wilson, Zoe Lee, represent this boat club. They've got a good strong tradition of rowing. Looks like they're trying to add to another Henley win here. Sitting in length though, not totally comfortable though.
Well, absolutely. Imperial College, always a strong rowing college, will love their opportunity to go head to head with with Cambridge or with Oxford. They don't get to race them in the boat race, but this is their opportunity to show them how it's done, and they're doing it here on the Henley course. Still can't quite shake them off, still can't quite get that overlap, as the Goldie crew are hanging in really nicely, just keeping an overlap, not being broken by Imperial on the right. You see both boats being beautifully steered straight along their stations by the coxes. Nothing for the umpire in that following launch to do in this race.
And they're still not shaking them. This is not comfortable for Imperial. Slight adjustment of steering there as we're talking about it. And Goldie is sticking to their stern. They're not letting them go. They can be aggressive through this part of the race and get back into it.
Well, it's Wilf LeBrook there. He's got blue sunglasses on. You can hardly see him. He's got a perfect view. The race course looks completely open and clear in front of him. He won't know. He can't look out of the corner of his eye and see that Goldie crew. But his crewmates know it. The rowers know it, that they've still not been able to shake them off. This is still just about one length as they're coming past the 1 mile marker, which means there's about 2 minutes and a few seconds left in the race.
What kind of sprint have these two crews got within them? We've not seen it yet through the regatta, but neither of them being hugely pushed. Who can wind that last finish up? Who's got something? Who can hold their hand in the fire? Who wants to win this red box more?
That's right, the red box that contains the beautiful Henley medal that you get to keep for the rest of your life. And if the Goldie crew wants it, now is the time they have to move. They're now at the 1 1/8 marker. That marks probably about 30 strokes to go to the line. If something's going to happen, it's really got to happen now in the Goldie boat.
They're used to this. They're used to this one-on-one racing. Can they hold their heads under this pressure now? I think they just start to wind it up.
I think they have. They've gone up in the stroke rate as you see them racing down towards the line with the beautiful town of Henley in the background. But this is all about the beautiful water in front of them. And at the moment that water's looking better and better for Imperial College as they're moving through it. With each stroke getting closer and closer to the moment they're going to cross that line. And at the moment it looks like they're still holding a length lead.
The cheers are now starting down the enclosures. These boys know they're a couple of hundred metres from winning Henley. What have Goldie got? Can they push this crew to the end? They're coming back down towards us, down this course. They've got 100 metres left.
This is the camera on the thing we call the progress box. It marks the position down the course for everyone who's sitting in those grandstands. They can see who's in front. Now they can see it with their own eyes. It's the crew from Imperial College, just with about 5 strokes now coming towards the line. Goldie are sprinting, but they're not able to close that gap. And we see them come across the line with a win for Imperial College over the crew from the Goldie Boat Club in Cambridge.
And there are some very happy boys out there.
The arms go up, punching the air. We see confirmation of a win in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup for Imperial College over Goldie Boat Club. What a great race that was really from the Imperial crew. Right up near the start, they got out aggressively. They weren't necessarily the quickest in the first 5 strokes, but it was really that first phase along the island where they just powered on and started to move. And then once they got ahead, they were not going to let anything up, were they?